Hey Vern, or anybody who might end up watching this video here on doing recordings. I do recordings every week on each of the courses. So um, anyway, I usually start out with scenery or something, but I've sent you a link to like one of the videos I did, so you can kind of see how I format it and everything. But one of the things is I use a program called Screenomatic. I'll send you the link on that too. But if you just Google Screenomatic, I think there's a free version. There's also a subscription because I think there's the logo or something in there. So I forget. It's not a lot. So I just have it set up on an um, annual thing. But anyway, so when you go in there, you set up your Screenomatic thing. You start your recorder. Um, Let me see here. Okay, so down here where my little pictures, you have options to set this up to like full screen where you're like in the middle, or where there's nothing at all, like you're just doing the audio, so there's no picture of you, or you can have this down in the small corner there. So, um, like I say, you just have to play around with this. Once you sign up and get an account, when you click on the start recorder thing, it'll take about a minute for it to load, and then you'll have this you'll have a box going around here, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it on this video. um, and then down at the bottom, well, yeah, you won't be able to see it because it moves it. um, but anyway, so you'll have to figure out that down here you got a little pause down here, and you'll have a pause button and so forth. But anyway, so Screenomatic is the software. The other thing you have to do is YouTube. Um, so when you go into, you'll have to have your own YouTube channel, and then you have to have another page in your YouTube. So like here, I got, a few different accounts. So, you go from like I got my name, and then I got, like Brian here. So you go into Brian, um, and you have to click again, go into your channel, and that will be where your videos are. So I got all my videos in here from every week. And again, I sent you a link to one of them. And then one of the things I like about the reason I do the YouTube versus some other version is because it tells me how many people have, like if I go back to last week, um, like in the Gen 285, 6 people watched it. So that's one of the things I like about it, doing the YouTube version. On week 3 of the course here, got our scenery. Because it tells me right there, okay, 6 people watch it. So, because I do a little test question at the end of my videos. If you watch, I'll pull up a test question. I use my grandkids as a test question, and I say, okay, so here's a test question. Everybody, let me know, what was going on here, and then, they tell me, and they get a kick out of following the train. Because some of the students are with me for several years now. They get a kick of seeing this 5-year-old from 2, 3 years ago, but. Let me see here. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, so the other thing I do with the video, so once I get the video done, um, and I think I'm not gonna be able, I'm probably have to talk you through it, but I don't think, yeah, because um, yeah, I can't show you on here, so I'll have to talk you through it or show you. But one of the things I do is I set up everything ahead of time before I start the recorder. So like I'll have pictures already set up of scenery and different things that I'm going to have, and then I actually have them up here in order. So as I'm going through them, I can just can get rid of them. The other thing I do is when I get the video, um, I go down to a particular week. So like this week, and what I do is I post that as an announcement, and I post it as a discussion, or part of the discussion. So I have the topic for the discussion, but the first reply in the discussion um, is, where did it go? Oops, where did it go? Yeah, so when you're in a I have the initial post, but then the first reply in there is my weekly video. So I put a little, whatever I'm gonna put in there, and then I have the weekly video embedded in there. And then sometimes I'll do a little YouTube video. I'll be honest with you, I mean, I try to keep the videos short because I found out when I was first doing them, when they were like 10, 15 minutes long, nobody would watch them. When I got to the habit of just keeping around 5 minutes, majority of the students started watching them and they liked it, and they were more interested in just my little motivation stuff I do versus any classroom stuff. If there was something, important to cover, I covered it. I would have the PowerPoints. I would already have the PowerPoints um, opened up so I could pull them up and then go over the different, PowerPoints, or if there was something to cover, if there's anything to cover in the discussions. But again, what I did is I would embed that in here, and that way it was there, and then they would, I'd have students that, would, do, comment or something, they'd say something here and then I'd reply to them, so and I think that interaction is a part of what, in my case, like doing a little motivation stuff every week, keeping them interested. The other thing in here, let me see here. Yeah, because there's a way you have to do that because of this system. So here, let me go down to week 5 here because yep, open up. Okay, so if I'm going to do oops, that's the right week. No, sorry, wrong week. I'm just going down here where we don't have anything yet, so I can show you something. So I'll go ahead and I'll post whatever I'm going to write in here, whatever it's going to be, and then what you have to do is into YouTube here. So this might be the one part you're going to want to share it. And you want to go over here to the embed part, and then you want to get the code. So when you get your code, you copy it, and then go back to here, and then you're going to go to HTML editor, and then you're just going to paste right there. Boom. Alright, and then you're going to go back to the content editor, and then that should be there. And then I like everything centered and everything, so I'll make sure I got it, I got the stuff centered, and then I'll hit the delete key so I get it centered. But I mean, that's just learning. And then you do the same thing if you're going to put a second video in or something. But and like I said, we can talk through this because this is already taken 8 minutes here just doing it this way. So, but there's some little tricks to doing it. But like I said, once you get it down, like I said, I do them pretty much every Saturday. That's my routine. Is I do all my videos for the upcoming week on Saturday. And what else? Oh, we'll pause a second and think about this. Yeah, so okay, and because I'm recording, I can't show you. Maybe I might do some screenshots or something later, or when we talk, we can maybe figure it out here. But so anyway, the Screenomatic is the what I use. Create a YouTube channel, because one of the things is when you get done recording, because like I say, down here there'll be this pause button, and then it'll ask you if you're done. You click done, it'll do its upload, or not an upload, it'll create it, and then there'll be a prompt for you if you want to publish. And then when you go into publish, there'll be you're gonna have to set up like your Brian account within this here. So so once you get there, we can talk, or we'll go from there, figure it. And yeah, so anyway, so I probably ramble a little bit, but oh well. I think I said that in my email too to you. So okay, so that's it for here, and we'll talk and get it going.